You can create gorgeous, fun-filled Christmas cards. Just you need no experience for doing this. This is like the easiest fun fold ever, and you get these stunning results. So get ahead of the holiday rush and let's make a few cards. And of course, these cards would work great for non-holiday too. But I'm going to lay these out. One of the things that's really cool, you'll see this is a very vintage looking set. I remember lots of old gift wrap. When I was young, we had lots of gift wrap that looked like this. I don't even know if it was from my era, if it was an older era, because I've always liked old things, but look at all of these. So I'm going to show you these papers. And the other thing that is cool about these papers in this stamp set, for the sale of the papers, $3 of it is donated for children's literacy. I had to look up what the cost was, but I think it's really fun too. So this side has the things that we're using. I love things that are throwback, so I just decided this look must be coming back. And then look at these beautiful. This is stunning. I have used a lot of this. All of these are pretty. Look for scrapbooking and card making. These are just really beautiful papers. So if you don't want to do the real vintagey side, you've got the other side. There's also a stamp set and dies. I'm using the stamp right here. So that's from the set. And let's get started. I'm going to make 3 of these cards. I'll do one first from start to finish, and then I'll do 2 together to just show, because I like to do things a little speedier. You will notice that the paper opens like this, and the base card doesn't open, just the pattern paper, the designer series paper. So the base card is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So it's 5.5 by 4 1/4. And I like to just go ahead and cut some different colors that are in the paper. Okay. Then we're going to take, so from 1 sheet, I would get 2 cards. So I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4, since we know that it's going to be 5.5 wide, how long it is. Okay. So I'm going to go 5.5. Oh, let's go ahead and do 2 of these while we're at it. And then we'll do 5.5 here. I'm going to have this nice strip left for whatever I want. I'm going to put these on top of each other. And I'll pull this out because I'm going to put this out at 8. That's right. You have to push down a little. I even did a video on how to use this, but you know, if it's been a while, I have to rethink through it. It's the way life goes. And then I'm going to measure this at 8. Now you're going to notice these pieces are going to be perfect fronts of cards. So I will get 2 cards made this way too. So I'm going to set those aside. And I could use the cutting thing and the scoring blade now, but I'm so used to using this scoring, Simply Scored. So this is what I love using. So we're just going to make 1 right now. So I'm going to put the 8 inches across the top, and I'm going to score at half, which would be 4, half of that on the front again, which would be 2. So I've scored at 2 and 4. And then I'm going to fold right on the fold lines. Just like that. I'm going to close this up. Oh, I love these stripes and kind of that watercolory look. I think this is just amazing paper. Then let's see which color. Oh, this is the wrong size. So let's see. We're going to use this color. I was going to use this to match the other, but you can see I didn't cut it right. So I was just in a hurry. Get ready for this. So we're going to use this one. A lot of these are interchangeable because you'll find when you get a pack of paper, it'll say all the colors in it. So that's where I've chosen colors from, which is always just kind of fun. Okay, so here is my base card. We're going to come back and put the greetings on later. Now, let's say if I'm making a bunch of these, I can do 2 at a time. So I'm going to take 2 more. And I think you kind of already saw this because we showed things. I'm going to take these 2. Again, I will put them in at 5.5. I'm just going to do 2 at this time. And I'm going to turn this and do this at 8. So however many papers, if you've got a bigger paper stack cutter, you can also do even more. But let's pretend now I'm going to be doing several. So I'm going to do a bunch of these at one time. Now I'm going to take all of my different papers that are cut, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to score them at 2 and 4. Do the next one. And so this is how you mass produce, which I think is just pretty cool. So I could do a dozen of those if I were doing more of the paper stack. Then I'm going to take them each and fold them. Doesn't this look like that old-fashioned candy? I don't know. Do we still have that around at Christmas? And then this one. Oh, it's so pretty too. Okay, so now I've done that. Now I'm going to close up the fronts. So we're just pretending I'm doing like 8 here, okay? Because we don't need the videos to be terribly long. I kind of just get her done. Okay, I've got these, and then I'm going to look at my papers and see what colors I want for these. That one I can't use. I'm going to like the, oh, look, I did have one the right size. Okay, so let me look. These are the 3 that I like. That's just a little too bright for that. Okay, so I'm going to look at these one at a time. Okay, I really like that. I'm going to do that one, and it's different from the color I used before. No, I would like this one on this, but I'm going to put this one on here. So this will work. I think that's part of the fun of laying out your things, all your supplies, and then you can work at making them be a little different from each other. So we're going to do that one. So the cards won't all look alike, but they'll all be kind of on this theme. So now I have all these base cards done, and I chose to go with very simple, just using a punch to put this on. Now I could do more layered things with here. I could do all kinds of things. I've also chosen to just use the beige because all of this kind of goes with beige, and that's such a like a vintage look. So I will take some beige, and this is, I believe this is the Lovely Label punch. Let's see if I can get, that's 4. I need to get 2 more out of here, and I think I can do that. Oh, maybe not. I don't think I left quite enough there. Okay, let's see. So we're going to see if I can do this paper saving here. Do you see I put that one too close to the top? And we'll just see so that I can get them all done, and we'll see if I can fit one more in here going sideways. And if I can't, that'll be fine too, but I can. I barely made it, but saved the day. There we go. Then I'm going to line these up because I had one left from before. So now I have 6 of these, which is how many more of these that I would make. Then I have my words, and I'm taking pecan pie. Now another idea, I could have taken each of these and picked like the base color to put on here too. I'm just doing, because we're doing speedy stamping, I am doing everything the same. Now I'm going to do all of these at one time. All right. And then we're going to attach them. Let's see. I am very fond of using glue dots. So I'm just going to put 3 on here. And I'm going to take each one and just place it where I want it to be. So kind of somewhere in the middle. So I'll finish with these. Now I have a video at the end here that you'll see that will show you a bunch of these cards. We made them on a Thursday, not as holiday, but using all kinds of other different papers. So you can check that out too. Okay, that's 3. These will save for later. And then I just went through and added different gems. So here we have little gold ones, little sparkly. So I just went through and picked. On these, I did the little candy cane, those little candy cane things. But look how cool that is. And you'd have a whole set of cards already done. So check out other ideas here and get a start on your Christmas. Invite a friend over and work on these together and share what you love. So whether you are just getting started, grab some paper and have fun. Karen Titus, Stamping on the Back Porch. I keep forgetting that.